Cinderella and Prince Leo dance together in the sun-drenched castle gardens, their laughter echoing through the kingdom. The kingdom watches, their faces lit with admiration and joy. The cheerful music swells, filling the air with idyllic bliss. Sunlight streams into the dusty attic, illuminating Madame Buffy's face, twisted with envy as she spies through a crack. Her stepsisters, consumed by jealousy, shove each other, desperate for a glimpse of Cinderella and Prince Leo's joy. She thinks she's won, doesn't she? That little chit, Madame Buffy hisses, her voice laced with venom. It should have been me! I'm far prettier, Stepsister 1 retorts, her face flushed with indignation. No, me! I'm much more charming, Stepsister 2 insists, her voice dripping with false sweetness. In the corner, Babu, the grumpy cat, twitches in his sleep, dreaming of tuna and silk cushions. Madame Buffy hurls Cinderella's meager possessions out the attic window, stirring up clouds of dust in the dim light. Amidst the forgotten relics, she discovers a dusty pocket watch. The stepsisters gather, their eyes shining with anticipation. One stepsister presses the watch button. The hands whirl backward, and a blinding light engulfs the attic. A blinding flash of light fills the dusty attic, signaling a dramatic arrival. As the light fades, the evil fairy Kyle appears, a wicked grin revealing her sinister intent. Kyle's voice echoes through the attic. I have returned, and I offer you, Madame Buffy, one wish. In the castle's grand hall, Kyle stands, resolve etched on her face. She fulfills Madame Buffy's wish, ensuring Prince Leo's destiny is intertwined with one of her daughters. Kyle raises her wand, its tip ablaze with celestial light. With a mere flick, time itself bends to her will, reversing across the kingdom. The castle shimmers, and the night sky dances with backward-moving stars. Cinderella gasps, a wave of disorientation washing over her as the opulent ballroom vanishes. The rough-hewn stone of the castle walls looms around her. I am back, declares as the heavy footsteps of her stepsisters echo nearby. They shove her roughly towards the attic, the ominous click of the lock sealing her fate. Their hurried footsteps fade as they rush towards the grand hall, determined to seize her opportunity. Beneath the hazel tree, Cinderella sits sobbing, her body trembling with grief. Woodland creatures gather, their eyes reflecting the sadness of the scene. A shimmer of light heralds the arrival of Fairy Label. Fairy Label's voice cuts through the quiet sorrow. Kyle reversed time to steal Cinderella's happiness. In the heart of the enchanted forest, Cinderella and Fairy Label whisper, their voices barely audible above the rustling leaves. My scurry and doves coo, a symphony of anticipation building as midnight approaches. The air crackles with magic as they prepare to ensnare Kyle before time runs out. In the grand ballroom, Prince Leo waltzes with an enchanted stepsister. Their movements fluid and elegant. Tiny voices carry secrets on the air, their whispers reaching Leo's ears. He looks up, drawn by a sudden hush, to see Cinderella descending on a giant dove. Her gown shimmers, radiating light as she arrives. Prince Leo navigates the crowded ballroom, his gaze locked onto Cinderella. The magical spell shatters. Their eyes meet across the room. Recognition sparks in their eyes. Their hearts remember the love they share. As the clock strikes midnight, Kyle bursts into the palace ballroom in a furious eruption of green smoke. Label commands. Now, Cinderella, it's time to act. Cinderella, eyes blazing with resolve, opens the magic pocket watch. A blinding light erupts, consuming the ballroom. Kyle is violently pulled towards the light, his face a twisted mask of defeat as he cries, "No, this can't be happening!" Old time rights itself, bathing the palace ballroom in a renewed sense of harmony. Love permeates the kingdom, restoring balance and joy to every heart. Cinderella and Prince Leo stand hand in hand, their remarriage a symbol of hope for the kingdom. Cheers echo through the castle gardens as the royal couple shares a tender kiss. The air vibrates with joy as soft, heartwarming music fills the scene, celebrating their union. Sunlight pierces the dusty attic, revealing Madame Buffy and her daughters in a moment of quiet understanding. Cinderella and Prince Leo wave to their adoring subjects, their smiles radiant under the sun. The kingdom rejoices, their cheers echoing through the land as Cinderella and Prince Leo's reign begins. The castle stands tall, a beacon of hope and happiness as they all lived happily ever after.